Hey, how's it going? This is Rob from Justin's Toys, and today I'm going to be wrapping the hardest thing to wrap in gift wrapping, which is a circular object or a cylinder. Right here I have this Lincoln Logs. This is the Centennial Edition, and the thing is, the top of this is bigger than the bottom. As far as like this circle right here is bigger than this, so it's a little tricky in that sense. But honestly, circles are really hard. It's the most advanced type of gift wrapping, and if you have something that's a smaller circle, either get a cellophane bag and just wrap it in ribbon and tissue paper, or just find a box that's big enough to fit the circle and then wrap it in paper. So I'm going to take this as a challenge and show you what I can do. So the first thing is, when wrapping a cylinder, you always want to roll the paper out along the curve. And what I mean by that is, I'm rolling this paper with the curve of this. If I tried to do it like this, it would be a sloppy mess, and the person that got it as a gift would probably not like me. But anyhow, I'm going to roll this out, and since this side is bigger, I want enough paper to cover the circumference of this side. So I'm just going to roll it out until I have enough paper to cover that. So continue. So that should be good right around there. I just put like an inch over just in case to protect myself. I'm just going to move that and then give this paper a nice clean tear. And put this paper face down. And then I am going to place this in the center. Alright. That seems like the center right there. Now, bring one side up, and then bring the other side up. Now, normally I don't like putting tape on the gift itself, but since this is an odd shape where this side is bigger than this, I'm going to put tape on the gift itself. And the reason why is because later on I have to tug, and that will make this whole entire thing slide. And in order to prevent that, this tape helps a lot. Since this is a tin and not paper, it's not going to ruin it. Then I'm going to bring this side up. Again, put tape right over here, almost close to the top as possible. And put tape right down here. Alright. So, I'm going to start folding on the side that is bigger, because what happens is it'll start sliding left and right underneath, even though there's tape there. And this side is tighter, so it's harder for this Lincoln Logs to slide this way than to slide this way. So I'm going to start with this side. And where the ends spread apart is where I'm going to start. I'm going to start by pulling this down, this corner, towards the center. So create this imaginary dot on the center of the circle, and you're going to pull this paper straight down towards the center of the circle, and you'll see an edge naturally forms right there. You're going to pinch, and then you're going to grab another part of the paper, and you're going to pull it again towards the center of the circle. Okay, then create this crease right here. Again, this is the edge that was naturally created. You're going to pinch and then grab another part of the paper, pull down towards the center of the circle, and you'll see another edge naturally creates. You're going to pinch, grab another part of the paper, pull it down towards the center, Right here, you could just flatten all those edges. Okay? Again, an edge naturally occurs right here. You're gonna pull towards the center. Create that crease. A natural edge occurs over here. Pinch. Grab another part of the paper. Pull down towards the center. Flatten these edges. And you'll see there's this nice little pattern that starts to appear on the top of this. So I'm just going to continue this process until I get all the way around, and towards the end it's going to be a little different. So pinch, grab a piece, pull towards the center, create that fold, pinch, grab a piece, pull towards the center, pinch, grab a piece, pull towards the center. Alright, so now I'm getting towards the end, and this is where things start to change a little bit because I don't see an obvious edge. So over here, it looks like it's about 2 inches. So I want to measure about 2 inches and just hold on over here with my 2 fingers and pull up until you create this round, like mountain type form, and then pull down and continue that same pattern. Alright, over here again, another 2 inches. Just hold with your fingers right here, create this gap, and you want to just tug and pull up until it's like a rounded top, and then you're going to pull and then create that foliage. Alright, so now when you look at the top of this, you'll see some white parts. Those white parts I'm going to tuck underneath, and what I like to do is use this line right here created by the edge of the paper and fold this white part up, alright, everything that's under, and create a fold, right, that's along that edge, and then bring this part up and then tuck everything underneath, just like that. Alright, once everything's underneath, if it looks okay, it's fine. I like to also bring this down a little bit and then create that fold. Alright, the other thing though you have to keep in mind is GIFs always have bows on them. So even though this right here kind of looks like a mess, we're going to be putting a bow on top, so all of that is going to get covered. So right here, let's use some tape lavishly. I'm just going to put tape all across here. Alright. And once there's enough tape and I feel secure, I can flip this upside down. Alright? And I am going to start doing the same exact method on this side. But the other side I did clockwise. This side I am going to do counterclockwise. So starting from over here, I'm just going to pull down. I don't know if you can see that, but most of it doesn't matter. What matters the most is right where this edge meets this paper. I'm just going to hold down, hold like right around here, create a straight line, and hold down and pull this towards the center, and then you'll see the edge appear. And that's where I'm going to start to do that same technique. Again, grab a part, pull it towards the center of the circle over here, and then create that fold. Alright, so let me try to get a better angle. Over here, there's a natural crease. Pull down towards the center. Create that fold right here. Pull down towards the center. Create that fold. Okay. Right here. Fold down towards the center. Create that fold. Here, fold down, here, fold down, fold down, fold down. Now, hold down, down. And this is where it gets kind of tricky, because over here I have like this fan-like object, alright, and the same as what we did on the top, this is going to all get tucked in underneath. So I'm just going to lift this up slightly and then tuck this all underneath it all. Alright? Again, it's not going to be perfect, but since this is the bottom of it, no one's really going to see it. I don't like the white showing at all, so I'm going to tuck that down underneath it all as well. And then again, I'm just going to use tape lavishly. Alright, so that is the bottom. And this is what it looks like overall. This is the top. And just picture this with a bow on it. Once it has a bow, it is as perfect as can be. And I think that really is the best that you're going to get. So, this is Rob from Justin's Toys. Thanks for watching. Bye!